think at some point in everyone's life, you have to question who you are. It's definitely a long process of figuring yourself out. Some people literally don't do it till later on in life. From what I've learned, I think you find yourself and you grow after going through certain experiences. So we're always growing, without a doubt, and I'm going to continue to grow. But for right now, when I was at the stage of my life when I was very lost, I didn't know who I was, and it's very scary, and you have to spend a lot of time trying to figure out who you are, because self-love and self-exploration to kind of narrow down what makes you you. And God, if these last 2 years have taught me anything, is that one thing I am is I'm walking paradox. For some reason, I feel everything to the extreme. What I'm doing in life, my emotions are skyrocketed. When I'm happy, I'm super happy. If I'm miserable and sad, I am so sad. Like, if I'm stressed out, I'm stressed to the brink. If I'm excited, God, you do not want to see. I'm like a firework about to be set off when I'm excited. Like, and when I'm motivated, I really have a get up and go attitude. I think I'm in a way blessed because I know I have a very active mind. It's very complex. It has a lot of layers. And it wanders a lot. I've started to recognise it, and when I didn't recognise it before, that's how I used to get very down. My mind can literally take me from point A to point Z in a matter of 10 minutes. And it's not a bad thing. It used to be when I didn't know how to control it or recognise it, but now that I am aware of it, in a way it's good because it allows me to like look back on what I've thought and focus on the most important things. When I say a walking paradox, I sometimes care way more than I should, or sometimes I don't care enough. It's hard because I think when you care about something so much, it can consume you. And there's times where something that really matters to me, I don't care enough, it can ruin it. Because you have to, in a way, realise that something that matters to you should be given more attention. Like, for example, your well-being, or what you want to do in life. And of course, all these things are so daunting, and I guess with everyone, and you expect to just, figure things out straight away. That's the part of life. You've got to work on things. You've got to just experience it and live in the now. Like they say, everything happens for a reason. Like, you'll look back and you'll be like, I didn't do this, but this is the result, and I've learned from that. Like, you're always learning. God, why didn't I study psychology? I'm very grateful for people in my life because they teach me things about myself in day-to-day life. Like, I love the people around me because we're similar and we understand each other. But at the same time, there's been times where I feel so isolated, I feel like no one understands me. When you're just trapped inside your own mind, you can honestly feel like an alien, like you're the only one on this planet walking around that actually knows what's going on in the world. And as naive as that sounds, that's what the mind can do to you. And I've realised that falling in love is something very important to me. Now that I've experienced it, like a feeling like no other. And I know there's endless songs, there's endless movies about it. And sometimes they're not always, I don't think you can ever portray falling in love the proper way because it's unique, it's different for everyone. All I can say is it's the best feeling in the world. And I know now that, like I said, I feel everything to the extreme. So when I'm in love, I'm very passionate. I'm always going to give my all because I just don't think life is worth wasting. And why would you want to waste your time with things that you're not even contributing to? And it also comes down to honesty because I think people hold back too much, and obviously there's always reasons for that, but when you go through certain experiences, you learn not to hold back so much and you learn to let loose and kind of take risks. And I pray and hope that eventually some people out there will learn that life isn't a straight line, and I've had to learn the hard way. I expect, wake up one day and know exactly how I'm going to reach my goals, or I know exactly when I'm going to meet someone. And I have to thank my mum, really. My mum is like my rock, my best friend, because she's taught me that life is not a straight line. Life is up and down, paths here, doors there, and you've just got to ride it. And obviously, I'm only 20, nearly 21, but I'm excited for the future. There's so much yet to experience. And although I'm scared as well, I know that from what I've already been through in my life, I will learn from those experiences too. And also, from growing up and going through hard times and all the good times, music has been the most important thing to me because it's the one thing that's always there for you. When you don't want to talk to someone, when you're not sure how you're feeling, music is just the best thing to turn to. And I've been so passionate about music for God, my whole life. The love for music's only got more intense as I've gotten older because it's just so relatable, and you know, it makes you feel and helps you direct your thoughts to how you're feeling as well. And that's why I know what I want to do with my life now. I want to direct music videos because putting visuals to music, I mean, I feel like I'm walking through a music video every day of my life. So people always wonder, like, how do you come up with your ideas? Like, you came up with that yourself? And I'm like, yeah, because I hear a song, I connect to it, and I can imagine in a way what that song is in a visual form. I'm very, I want to say, proud of myself because I honestly didn't think I'd be here today. And once I opened my eyes and opened my mind, kept my eyes wide open, opened my mind up, things soon became clearer.